Hey folks, Jimmy here, Head of Pro Experience for OpenSolar in Australia. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably well aware the federal government has recently launched the Cheaper Home Batteries Incentive, which is fantastic. OpenSolar can now accommodate this by auto-applying that incentive to qualifying battery projects that you create in our platform. I'm here to show you how that's done. Let's launch right in. So first of all, head to the Control tab in the top left-hand corner of your app. Head down to Other. From there, you can access Incentives. Now, from Incentives, we've already got this set up, so I'm going to delete that. We no longer need that. And we're going to create it again. I'll show you from scratch. So, click Add Incentive in the top right-hand corner. Give it a title. I just recommend the name of the program itself, Cheaper Home Batteries Program Incentive. And you need to select the type of incentive. We've built multiple incentives here. You'll want to specifically select the Cheaper Home Batteries one. Let's give these the same name here so they match. You want to select Auto Apply so that you don't have to manually add these on, or if you have a team of sales agents, they don't have to manually add these on. As long as the project qualifies, and we'll get to that in a moment, this will automatically add. Now, skip the next bit and head to STC price. You can add in your price that you'd like to pass on to the customer, not necessarily the price that you receive from your STC aggregator. So normally there would be a margin applied. It builds a little bit of fat in for you in case of movement in the market. In this case, I'm going to assume $37, which seems to be pretty standard at the moment. The number of the deeming period remaining, at the moment that's 6 years. That will drop to 5 years as of 1st of January 2026. But for now, we can comfortably put 6 years in there. And now we come to cap amount. Okay. So the cap amount is trying to make sure that you don't pay more STCs than you will actually receive. So it's quite important. The reason for this is a complexity in the program. Now, the program states that batteries up to 100 kilowatt hours in nameplate capacity qualify. However, STCs are only paid out on up to 50 kilowatt hours of capacity. Confusing? Yeah, it is. But we've built a workaround. So essentially the math here needs to be your, in this case, my $37 per STC price multiplied by 9.3 STCs per kilowatt hour. I'm doing the math as we speak. So $37 per STC multiplied by 9.3 STCs under the program per kilowatt hour multiplied by the maximum that the government will pay out on, which is 50 kilowatt hours. In this case is 17,205. By capping it at that amount, you ensure that you don't offer your customers more than you can possibly receive back from your aggregators. So it's important to do that math. By the way, that math is detailed in our online Help Center article, which you can access by simply typing in the name Cheaper Home Batteries Program in your search engine, followed by OpenSolar. Now, back to business. Incentive paid to. Now, in most cases, this will be yourselves, our pros, being the installers. There may be exceptions where you pass this straight through to your customers, but I believe almost all of the time I would expect our pros to select installer. Now, we're almost there. A couple more fields to fill out. Very simply, battery configuration. This is the qualifying restrictions on the program. So the minimum battery size has to be a nameplate capacity of 5 kilowatt hours. The max battery size under the program is 100 kilowatt hours, and it is based on the capacity type of nameplate, not usable. A little bit confusing. To qualify, the battery capacity is based on nameplate, but when you're paid out, it's based on usable capacity. Anyway, as long as you've configured it this way, and if you need any help, you can check our Help Center article here. I hope that makes it nice and clear. I'm going to save that now, and that will appear in my list of incentives. And because I've ticked it to auto apply, it will automatically apply moving forward to any projects that qualify. Retrospectively, you'll simply need to go into the design tab of a particular project that was created before this date and recalculate it so that it pulls through this new incentive. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. And just remember, check out our Help Center article if you ever get stuck. Thanks again. Bye for now.